welcome back to the channel. Sorry, I have not made any videos in a while, but I have been pretty active in the stock market. I've been doing well, following mostly Chris Camillo strategy. Here is his book. You can get it on Amazon, Still Laughing at Wall Street. And we've got his new book. Well, it's not just him, but it's Unknown Market Wizards, which he's featured in, Jack Swager's new book coming out. So really, if you want to kind of invest in terms of what you know and what you understand and not primarily spend a lot of time looking at charts and balance sheets, I would recommend Chris Camillo's strategy. Now, I've done a video about his books, and they've got a great Discord channel. You can find it on his YouTube videos, Dumb Money, and Dumb Money Live. But I just wanted to take you through a couple of my holdings, my main holdings. Some of them, my biggest positions are, well, my biggest position is thanks to the Discord group surfacing the Container Store and their tie-in with the Home Edit show on Netflix. I think we can see that this is a small float company. It's about a $400 market cap. It has a lot of debt. It's a retailer. It's struggled for years, but this is a massive thing to happen to a company like this. We see that Marie Kondo, who didn't even really promote storing things in boxes and bins, got the stock up pretty good, around $8. I think this is going to drive sales. We've seen so many things sold out. We've seen the tweets. We've seen things like that. Wall Street has still not really figured out what's going on in terms of Goldman downgraded in August. So I think it's something to hold on to for a while. Another one from the Discord group is Suburban Propane Partners, a play on the fact that people are not comfortable eating indoors due to the virus. So people are going to be buying propane heaters. Now, I've seen some people buying just regular electric heaters outside, but I think we have seen, Google Trends. Thanks, shout out to John. Hopefully we get him on the show, the Dumb Money Live show. But shout out to John for showing us all the trends toward propane and everything. I think it's a medium conviction trade. I don't like it quite as much as Container Store because there's residential, commercial, a lot of ins and outs. It's a limited partnership. I'm just not as comfortable with the company personally. It's a little more of a complicated thesis, but I like it. Moving on to stuff that's sort of up from other sources. Sohu, I've made a video about it in the past. The Chinese stock, which sold off their search engine Sogu for $1 billion. They're still at only an $800 million market cap, so they're basically being valued at negative value for some pretty good gaming and video assets. And then speaking of gaming, we've got Gamestop, which with Ryan Cohen getting involved, 10% stake. The short interest is still over 100%. I understand that digital is the way of the future, but people like to have a disc. They can resell it. They can lend it to their friend. They can gift it. They can collect it. I think there will be a floor in gaming with the digital. Yeah, people can buy it on Amazon, but I think if GameStop gets their delivery game going, gets their reward points going, tries to become the local church of gaming. I realize some people laugh at that, but I think they can figure it out enough to be valued at more than 0.1 times sales. I'm not saying give them a big sales multiple, but the stock could at least be at $20. The balance sheet's solid. It's a reasonable position in my mind. We got Camping World, small position for me. I like it because of Mark Cahode's famous short seller, went long overstock. He was still buying it at $3 this spring, so he's doing quite well right now monetarily. But Camping World, Mark Slowness, the CEO, has been buying shares. The RV market is probably going to continue to do well. They've got some new initiatives as they earned more this last quarter than they were expected to earn all next year. They also have some debt issues. It's one I need to look into further. And so that's some of my main stocks outside of my more long-term holds, which I do want to get into later because this is investing in stocks for the long term. But Nintendo, Capcom, some of the Japanese developers, they're under the radar. Nintendo is expanding into parks and using their brand better. And I think we're going to see a long life cycle for the Switch. Families are going to want to play those games with their kids going forward. So I think you can buy and hold the Japanese game stocks. I do also own Sea Limited. I forgot to mention it. I think the growth they're showing in Southeast Asia is amazing, and you can look at the gaming and esport investors videos on that. But just wanted to give you a little update on my portfolio and how I'm playing things, and hopefully I will See you